Pretty sure I have an ignition problem. I'm gonna replace these ignition coils that I got. Now I don't remember where I got them. They're definitely like a few years old, but I don't think they're IGN 1A coils. And I'm pretty sure that they're not real ones. I know there's like a whole bunch of stuff on the internet about like buying fake ones, and I knew I was eventually gonna have to replace these. They may or may not be the problem, but I would feel better just having new name brand coils in there so I could just roll it out. So I just want to go show what some real ones look like compared to some maybe not real ones. On the right we have the legit AEM coils. Very nice, brand new. The visible differences, right? So right off the bat you could see that this like epoxy resin, see if I get it to focus, is like has a bunch of like little like fractures in it. I don't know if you want to call them cracks, but I don't think that that's supposed to look like that, because here we have a whoa, almost dropped it, the real one, and it looks like that, like just a sea of epoxy. Now the original ones did look like this at one point, but they are a few years old. Also, you'll notice on these ones it has like 4 mounting pins on it, like this silver, like there and there, silver mounting pins, and these ones only have just like one at the top and one at the bottom, like so. There's that. Other than that, they look pretty similar, so it's pretty hard to tell the difference between the two. The only thing that really had me concerned was really the cracked up looking epoxy. That can't be good, right? Yeah, 30's in, and I'll report back with my findings. Now these were like $71 a piece or something, so right around like 300 shipped. So they're not cheap, but I would feel much more comfortable having some legitimate coils. Now they did come in a, you know, like a box with like an AEM like warranty card. They came with a new connector and terminals, which I won't need, so I feel pretty confident. They also came with like a tamper seal, so, but it is pretty amazing how similar they actually are. You can't actually see what's inside. Oh, that's something that's different. This has like a little little ridge right there, and this one is flat. No little ridge. I don't know what that will be for, but it is a difference. So we're all back together here. Got the new coils all mounted up on my bracket. This is I think an ICT billet bracket, but and then I just made up this little like angle metal type deal. This right here mounts to the brake booster, and that mounts to the like the side, like by the fender. It just sits right over here next to the brake master cylinder. Just had to move a couple electrical things to fit this here, and I actually kind of like it. Some people mount it right on the motor, like underneath the intake, but there's differing opinions about whether heat affects these or not, so I decided to just mount it over here. I really wanted to mount it on the frame rail, but that was proven to be a little bit difficult with the motor in, so maybe next time I have the motor out, I'll mount it on the frame rail. But for now, and we're going to start it up and see what happens. So just to recap, maybe the coils themselves were not exactly the problem. You know, I put the coils in, took it for a ride, stalled it out, couldn't get it started again, finally got it started again, brought it back home. So then I decided to just reload the map onto the ECU, just in case something got corrupted on my ECU with the settings or whatever. Immediately I could tell the difference when I started it up. The idle was just better, smoother, and the air fuels were right on point. So I guess in hindsight, I mean, did I need to spend $300+ on new coils? Should I have just reloaded the latest tune onto the ECU again? Yeah, of course. So that's just like a little lesson: due to cheap or free things before investing money. But that being said, I did want to get those knockoff coils out of my car. I'm happy with it. It still does need some tweaks, of course, as any RX-7 does, but I feel good that it's not stalling out, because that is like just beyond frustrating. And it not starting, I mean, that sucks.